Now, Dr. Sami Al-Amoudi.
Thank you very much.
Dr. Sami Al-Amoudi, the Chief Executive Officer and Board Member of Sheikh Mohammed Hussein Al-Amoudi Center of Excellence in Breast Cancer at Al-Aziz University, would like also to invite Your Royal Highness to sign in her guest book. Please, Dr. Sami Al-Amoudi.
Thank you so much, bro. Your Highness, I did not prepare a proper or formal speech, to be honest, But being a woman and breast cancer survivor, and I've heard a lot about your work and achievements in the field of advocacy for and advocating for cancer patients. We appreciate that, and being a woman, we look for more women health empowerment, and this is what we are trying to do, encourage women to have early screening with the collaboration with your program, the Belgian group, and the collaboration in the mammography. We've achieved a lot. So we are very thankful, gratitude for this support, and we look for more and more support from the Belgian group. I'm sure that we could do a lot as women and as universities as well. Thank you.
Now, Professor Khalid Hussein Said, he's professor and consultant gynecology and oncology, and he's the chairman of the scientific chair of Professor Abdullah Salam for gynecological cancer at the Alliance University Hospital. He's also inviting your audience to sign his book. Please go. This is the last one. Is it last one?
Your Royal Highness Princess Ashraf, distinguished guests, it's indeed an honor to welcome you at the Alliance University. As the chairman of the scientific chair of Professor Abdullah Salama for gynecological cancer, I would like to thank you for visiting our center. Your participation and input will foster our effort to promote survival awareness and prevention in Saudi women, which have been difficult tasks. I look forward for continuous collaborations between our health authorities for the healthy living. Thank you very much. Bienvenue, welcome.
Now, it's my pleasure to invite Mr. Herbert Kierker, the CEO of Healthcare Belgium, to sign with myself the extension of the Optima Collaboration Agreement between the University Hospital and Healthcare Belgium. Herbert? Dr. Herbert Kierker, you would like to say a few words, if you are allowed.
Thank you, Professor. First of all, many thanks to the Royal Highness, to His Excellency the Deputy Prime Minister, and to our ambassador for the relentless support given by them in order to promote healthcare Belgium on an international level. I would also like to thank Your Excellency the President of the University and the Dean, Prof. Mahmoud, and all the leadership team of King Abdulaziz University Hospital, because I think we can take great pride in our collaboration over the past 3 years. For me, it is typically to the values of healthcare in Belgium, whereby we collaborate in mutual respect, result-driven, and with a defined outcome. And I think we achieved our objectives. And that's why I think the conviction of the extension of this agreement from both sides is very high to further serve the interests of the patients that we serve and to further celebrate the bonds of friendship that already exist between our nations for many decades. I wouldn't be myself if I hadn't an open item for future collaboration, where I think there is a huge potential, untapped potential. And that is the postgraduate education for medical students from King Abdulaziz University from Saudi in Belgium. So I would like to call on our political and academic leadership to help us materialize a stronger collaboration that we have today. So today we celebrate continuation and the deepening of our collaboration, but there is much more to come.
Now, before having pictures together to celebrate this occasion, I would like to invite you, Royal Highness, to have the small word for Ghana University.
I'm really honored to speak without preparing. It's expressive for me. But just to, first of all, to thank you for the collaboration, the signing, and also we hope that in the future, as you mentioned, Mr. that we can further on the collaboration on other fields. Thank you. We are very honored.
Now we'd like to give you a small gift from the president of the university. It's a memorial gift just to remember this occasion. If you allow us, please. Pleasure and honor with the presence of Their Royal Highness Princess Spirit of Belgium, representative of His Majesty the King, to invite His Excellency the Alziz University President, Professor Osama bin Saad Tayyib, to deliver his welcome remarks for opening our healthcare seminar. Your Excellency.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله محمد الله وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Your Royal Highness, Mrs. Vice President, Your Excellencies, Ministers, colleagues, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It gives us a great pleasure to have you with us today, Your Highness and Your Excellencies, in the opening of this seminar, which really indicate how good the cooperation is with KUH, King Abdulaziz University Hospital, and Healthcare Belgium. And as you mentioned, and we were talking in our way here in the car, you were really supporting for more and more cooperation and expansion of such program. Thank you very much, Your Royal Highness, for your visit. Thank you, Your Excellency, the Minister. Thank you, Healthcare Belgium, for your cooperation and hoping more and more in the future. Thank you very much.
I would like now to invite Mr. Harold Clerkhurst, the CEO of Healthcare Belgium, to give us a synopsis overview of the seminar program. Please, Mr. Harold.
in this beautiful academic house. Warm welcome, Your Royal Highness, Your Excellency, Deputy Prime Minister, all excellencies. Today I stand here as a proud man, at least if I understand how to use the pointer, but I'm not a completely digital immigrant, but not a native either. Today I'm proud to present the results of our 3-year collaboration so far. But first of all, I would like to explain a bit about our country, which is a small country in the middle of Western Europe. Traditionally, we are very famous for beer and chocolate, but we have much more to share than beer and chocolate. Because according to the World Economic Forum Global Competitiveness, Belgium is a top country when it comes down to healthcare, and also when it comes down to higher education. So although we're a small country, we're playing in the Champions League, we're also playing Brazil, and we might win. People tell us we have a good team. Healthcare Belgium is in fact an association of hospitals and medical high-tech companies that is in fact there to foster international collaboration by concluding agreements with governmental bodies, academic institutions, and institutional players in the health arena in order to, and that's our mission, building health capacity and subspecialty together with our bilateral partner, facilitate and foster the transfer of knowledge in the medical field, and assist in the implementation of new medical technologies and best practice. So what do we do practically? We have academic collaboration, like in fact Healthcare Belgium hosts with King Abdulaziz University. We have R&D collaboration in Riyadh, in King Faisal Specialist Hospital. We do functional MRI for autism. We have a variety of clinical collaboration agreements across the globe, ranging from visiting doctors for shorter or longer periods to creation of centers of excellence. Professor Noppen, who is a speaker later during this symposium, he fostered the first joint venture of fertility treatment in Kuwait 4 years ago, opened the second center 2 years ago in Abu Dhabi. And if you look at the track record of the success we create, we can demonstrate that a center of excellence in Belgium, we can copy it and, if well managed, paste it in an overseas environment while having the same outcome, the same clinical results. So we do have experience in that. And then, of course, what we did here until today, mainly support for the management of the hospital. We try to assist also our medical companies in market access by clinical guidance for new medical technology. So, for example, we're starting on nuclear medicine in many countries like Kazakhstan. We did Azerbaijan. We're doing, and we have a lot of renowned companies like IBA, who has the world's largest installed base in cyclotrons, part accelerators for nuclear medicine. But also big players like ACFA, who is also on this mission, who is still the world leader in medical imaging today. And of course, one of our focus areas is the treatment of non-resident patients in Belgium for complex secondary and tertiary care. Now, the story of our collaboration is truly a success story. We started this by not knowing each other. We created bonds of trust, first of all, later of friendship, and we delivered on the promise, and we delivered magnificent results. To make a long story short, the Optima project, whereby we together work on the improvement of the operations in emergency, radiology, operating theater, material management, and pharmacy, merit a special mentioning in the highest accreditation for Accreditation Canada that the academic hospital here received. So this measurable outcome is for me a symbol and an evidence that although we come from a different background, we have different cultures, if people want to work together and want to achieve real improvement for patients, it is possible, and we did it. Thanks for giving us, Mr. President, Dean, us the chance, and thanks for extending this agreement, because we are eager to further prove that we can together better serve the interest of the patients. A second collaboration agreement that I take great pride in is the collaboration with Dr. Samia Sen. Dr. Samia, who is a breast cancer survivor herself, is not only a true, authentic professional, but she's also a very passionate advocate for the cause of women's health, I would say, because it goes beyond the responsibility in her own mammal center. So thank you for showing us the way, thank you for your passion. You told me last time that I'm the man with the magic stick, but I think you're the real magician here, and I've been more than impressed by the way, I remember the opening of the center, and I know where we are now, and together with Professor Noppen you will share with us some of the results that we achieved. But cancer does not only affect the patient, it affects a whole family. Yeah? And the relevance of what we do together for patients and families, by earlier diagnosis, by higher survival rates, and by less invasive treatment for patients, yeah, is in fact almost a gift of God, but in fact it is our collaboration that pushes that forward under the leadership of your passionate professional, Dr. Samia. And then of course we will also hear the story of Dr. Khalid, who will give us an overview of the National Cervical Vaccination Program. I started my presentation by saying we're in the Champions League for healthcare and higher education. But here we see an example with GlaxoSmithKline, who is the manufacturer of these vaccines. Belgium is the beacon for a lot of R&D in the pharmaceutical field. All the major players, the Pfizers, the Johnson & Johnsons, the GlaxoSmithKlines, they're all present, both with R&D and production facilities in Belgium. And by the way, although Belgium is a center of excellence for the pharmaceutical industry, our medical device industry is even more important, both in terms of turnover and both in terms of employment. So there is a huge potential for us to discover together for not only our pharmaceutical but also for our medical device companies. So I think we can look back on a very successful collaboration so far. I would like to thank our partners of King Abdulaziz University for all their help, support and trust. I really feel humbled, and this gives me the chance, yeah, for the future to do even a better job. And I would like to reiterate what we just mentioned in a closed meeting regarding the opportunities for higher education. Saudi has more than 100,000 higher education students in the US only. Today Belgium maybe has a couple of dozen, I don't know, I didn't count. But I think we can, if we want to strengthen the bilateral ties between our both kingdoms, this is one seed we need to plant to see a tree grow for the next generation. So I would like to invite our political and our academic leadership to do its utmost best to facilitate in Belgium at our university the acceptance of postgraduate medical students. So thank you, Your Royal Highness, thank you.
you.